One of the most common questions I get every year for Ash Wednesday, I'm sure every other priest does too. Well, the most common question is, Father, what time are services tomorrow? It's probably in the bulletin, but we'll happily tell you anyways. But the second most common question is something about some sense of asking, well, who can receive ashes and who can do what else, right? Well, the very simple answer is that anybody can receive ashes, but not everybody can receive communion, which is maybe not what people would expect, right? But we have to understand that just because something is given out in church doesn't mean that it's all of the same caliber, you might say. So tomorrow at Ash Wednesday, we will, let's see, where's that little jar at? Well, I don't know where the ashes are. I better find them. Okay, I'm back. Here are the ashes. So tomorrow at Ash Wednesday, we'll give out these ashes. Ashes, remember that you are dust, and to dust you shall return. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Or in Spanish, arrepiéntete y cree en el evangelio. These anybody can have because it's just dirt. It's just ashes. This is a symbol, but only a symbol. Whereas the Eucharist in the tabernacle is absolutely not just a symbol. It is the body and blood of Christ, which is given only to those who are in union. That is, remember, communion. Those who are in union with the Catholic Church are those who are able to receive the Eucharist. So tomorrow, when we're all here in Mass, anybody can get ashes because it's just some dirt on your forehead as an outward symbol. It doesn't have any power in and of itself. We bless the ashes, right? And it's a sacramental, but it's, if someone's a grievous sinner and not in union with the church, and not anybody who could receive communion, they can still receive ashes because it's dirt on their forehead. However, the Eucharist is the true body and blood of Christ, and it is only available for those Catholics who really should be those only who are practicing their faith, Mass every Sunday, go to confession at least decently recently, and are not living a scandalous life. The Eucharist is more reserved because it is more special. It is not a symbol, it is a divine reality. Whereas ashes, some dirt on your forehead that reminds us of repentance. So, short answer, anybody can receive ashes. Bring your friends, everyone can receive ashes. But when it comes time for communion, please do explain the difference, and nope, you know the difference yourself, right? They're both things that are quite, quote, given out at Mass, but they're very much not the same. Ashes and the Eucharist are vastly different, even though you come forward in a similar looking line to get them. Anyone can receive ashes, but the Eucharist is reserved for Catholics who are living their faith in an appropriate way, in union with the Church. So I'll begin the season of Lent joyfully. Come to Ash Wednesday, partake of that beautiful ritual, and start a season of repentance, but recognizing one thing is a symbol and one is a divine reality, and they're treated differently. And that may seem difficult to those of us who bring guests, or it may seem difficult to our guests, but upholding that, understanding that, will actually help us to enter the season in a more beautiful way and become holier by embracing that spiritual reality. God bless. Have, yes, even a happy Lent. It's a good time. Though it may be difficult sometimes, it's good for us. Happy Lent.